Hi everybody, it's me, Julia. I'm here with my November favorites. I can't believe that it's November favorites time already. But I got some sunshine. It's freezing cold, but it's nice and sunny, so I thought I am going to film my favorites video. But I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because, of course, even though it's a Sunday, I've got a million things to do. And I know that I can ramble a little bit. Who? Me? Never. Okay, I got my bucket of favorites here. Let's dive into it. Okay, first up is pretty much an entire hair care range. And it's the Sleek and Shine range from Garnier Fructis. And there is, it's for frizzy dry hair, frizz control and shine, and it contains Moroccan argan oil. And it promises 3-day sleek. And then an asterisk, or until your next shampoo. So there is a shampoo, there is a fortifying conditioner, and then there's a bunch of other things, like there's a leave-in treatment, there's this little beauty, which is a little oil treatment that has Moroccan argan oil in it as well. And there's some other products, including this Sleek and Shine Blow Dry Perfector Straightening Balm. I really like this system. I find that it really does an excellent job of keeping my hair from going like really puffy and frizzy. It just kind of, you know, straightens everything out, and it's not heavy on the hair at all. It leaves my hair nice and soft and silky and shiny. But I don't have that big, big hair factor. It just totally tames the frizz and takes your hair from here to here. And I use them kind of all in conjunction with each other. And this oil is fantastic. I like it so much more than the like Moroccan oil and then like the pure argan oil, because I find those really heavy and they can really weigh your hair down. This is just nice and light, makes your hair nice and silky and shiny and smooth, but it doesn't weigh it down at all. So I really like this entire range, and I haven't tried anything in the line that I didn't like. So I'm giving it 2 thumbs up, and what I like about it the most is it's so super duper affordable. Speaking of oil, I have this face oil. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see what that looks like. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Glow Renewal Facial Oil, and it comes in a package that looks like this. Down on that glare. So this is really good for those of us who have mature skin and those of us who have like really dry skin, like all over dry skin, and you always have dry skin and you never have any oil issues at all, like you just have no oil in your skin, period. That's who this is made for. I find this kind of livens up my skin and just makes it feel glowy, but it doesn't make it feel greasy and oily. It just sinks into the skin really nicely and makes it nice and glowy. So I've loved this. Okay, another oil I'm going to talk about is cuticle oil, and this one is the Nail Tech Renewal Cuticle Oil with tea tree oil. And every time I used to use oils in the past, I was like, yeah, whatever, they're not doing anything. Well, it turns out you kind of have to use them every day. And if you use them every day, they really do work. So I just kind of dab them on, like run it around my cuticles every day and massage it in once, twice a day. And it really does work to get rid of those horrible, I get really bad hangnails, especially on this finger, just really crusty, gross dryness, especially because I use those little pots to take my nail polish off with, or even just like any kind of nail polish remover will dry out your cuticles. So putting that stuff on every day has really helped keep my cuticle areas looking nice and pretty instead of gross and grody. So I'm not necessarily saying that this one is the one that you have to go out and get, but this has been really nice. And again, I like the fact that it's lightweight. It doesn't feel too heavy and greasy on my fingers. That's the Nail Tech Renewal Cuticle Oil with tea tree. And tea tree is nice because it's kind of an antibacterial agent, and it keeps your fingers nice and clean and keeps bacteria out. Okay, moving on to makeup. Here's an oldie but a goodie, something that I used a lot, like, oh my gosh, I use this every day, and then I kind of put it away in my drawer and started using other things, but I pulled it out again recently, and it's the Pixi Correction Concealer and Brightening Peach. It's just, you know, your typical peach colored creamy concealer. looks like that. You put it on under your peepers to combat the, I don't know if you can see the color of it. See that kind of peachy streak there? You use that to combat blue circles underneath your eyes. It's excellent. I love this. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $13.99, but I think it's well worth it. Because my skin's so dry, everything disappears on my face as soon as I put it on. It's like painting a wall with no primer, and it just soaks up all the paint, so my face is soaking up any kind of makeup that I put on. So I've been using a lot of cream eyeshadow, like color bases underneath everyday makeup, like just every day I've been wearing them. And the two that I really like are this one here, the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Inked in Pink, because it's a nice kind of shimmery pink. So I put that on underneath, you know, just any color, and it just adds kind of a little brightness, and I really like that. So the pink just kind of, you know, gives you a little extra glow. And then this is the Benefit Creaseless Cream Eyeshadow in Bikini So Teeny, and it's so teeny because I got it in a little makeup palette, and it's just a really pretty champagne color. To be honest, out of the two, I prefer the Maybelline because it's a little bit thicker and it has a little bit more substance to it. I find this one just kind of, it's a little wimpy. It's kind of light and almost liquidy in a way. And I find that this one stands up better. But I've been wearing both of them. I wore them all month and I'm continuing to do so. Okay, a couple of more expensive eyeshadow palettes. Oh, hold your horses, Julia. I thought you were the drugstore queen. Well, I am, but I have a couple of things that I really like. First off is this little MAC quad that I made for myself. And inside I've got Naked Lunch, Satellite Dreams, Sumptuous Olive, and this is Satin Taupe. I think it's Satin Taupe. I get that mixed up. Yes, Satin Taupe. Tapestry Taupe is the CoverGirl version. But I really like these shadows. I've been wearing the Naked Lunch, Satin Taupe, and Satellite Dreams together. What I'll do is I'll lay down Satin Taupe first. I'll do it like in the crease, just very, very lightly. Then I'll take the Satellite Dreams and put it on the outer third. And then I'll blend the Naked Lunch from the inner third, or like the inner third. So I put Satellite Dreams, I guess, on the 2/3, the outer 2/3, and then I'll put Naked Lunch in the inner third and just kind of blend them all together, and they just really work very well together. Naked Lunch is an amazing shade. It's like a really nice, not shimmery, but it's got a nice sheen to it. It's just a nice petal pink or ballet slipper pink, I guess. It's that kind of, but look at the sheen on it. And Satin Taupe is just a really fantastic color. And I love the shine on these. And I like Satellite Dreams because it's lighter. It's not like too cool toned. I find a lot of purples are very, very cool toned. But when you put the three of these together, you just get a really nice warm eye. And with that pop of purple, it's just great. So I've been wearing those like 3, 4, 5 times a week. Just kind of going through all those. They just work really well together. And then I've got some Inglot shadows that I've been using quite a bit. I'm just trying to take these out so I can tell you the ones that I've been using, because I have been using a couple of these. Anyway, I'm just going to show you. I've been using these two a lot. I've been using this one, and I'll find out the numbers as soon as I can pry them out, and I'll put them down here in an annotation. So I've been using this matte highlighter shade. Again, it's one of those kind of off-white vanilla shades. This has got like a tint of pink to it. I love this one because a lot of the palettes that I have, you know, sheeny shadows, and there's no matte blending shadows. So I've been using this one after I put on whatever eyeshadow that I'm wearing. I've been using this shade here to just kind of highlight my underneath my brow bone, and to blend, to just soften, you know, my crease line. Okay, and then this shade here is just like a light, kind of a taupey gray shade, and again, it's matte, and I've been using this a lot just to define in the crease before I put other shadows on. I'll lay it down to add shadow and definition in the crease, and I've been using it through my brows. So I've been using those two quite a bit. Okay, I've talked a lot about these little Essence lipsticks that I went like on a little buying spree at the beginning of the fall, but I've been wearing this one a lot because I've been wearing more kind of mauvey and rosy colored eyeshadows, so you need a lipstick that goes with that. And this is Essence lipstick in Sparkling Romance, and it's just a nice kind of sparkly pinky mauvey pink shade, and it just goes so well with mauve and rose colored eyeshadows without overwhelming your face. Okay, next up is my Benefit Rockateur blush, and when I first got this I said, you know, I didn't think that it was so overwhelmingly unique and wonderful that it really warranted the $36 price tag. When this came alive for me is when I started pairing it with all those mauve and rose colored and more plummy eyeshadows that I've been wearing, because it just helps kind of tie in the kind of mauve shades or the rose colored shades, and it doesn't overpower your cheeks because it's not too anything. Like, it's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's not too peach. It's just a really nice, like, neutral rose colored blush, and it's not so pigmented that it's overwhelming. So I've really enjoyed it this month. I think it's very pretty, and I'm glad I have it. Okay, and then something that I've been kind of talking about for like the last month or so is these little hard candy, these little hard candy nail polishes. These things are so super cute. They're only $3.47, and they come in, they've got glitter shades, and they've got metallic, like duochrome shades, and then they have like these kind of milky glitter formula that's like got a milky base as opposed to a translucent base with glitter in them. And I really like these a lot. I think they go on very well. They've got a nice brush on them, and it's not too big. It's just like a nice, it's not too small. It's just a really nice brush. And the formula is really good on. So I've got 5 shades in total, and I love them a whole bunch. And then lastly, I want to talk about my 2 favorite holiday movies, because it is the holiday season for all intents and purposes. I mean, I'm bringing on, that's what I say. And these are 2 movies that you may not have seen, or you may not have heard of. I mean, we all know the classic holiday movies like It's a Wonderful Life and The Griswold Christmas and A Christmas Story and all that. But these are 2 that are just a little bit different, and they're like romantic comedies, but not really very funny, if that makes any sense, and they're based around the holidays. So the first is Love Actually. This one's a little bit more popular. I'm sure most people have seen this. And this is just one of those movies where there's like several different storylines going on at once, and they all kind of tie in together at the end. And it's just a really nice holiday love story, and my husband and I watch this every year, and it's really great. It's funny, it's sad, it's heartwarming. It's just a really great movie. And then the next one is a little less known, I think, and it's called The Holiday. And this has got Kate Winslet, Jack Black, Jude Law, and Cameron Diaz in it. And without giving it away too much, it's about 2 women who are like kind of frustrated with their own lives. So they do a house swap during the holiday season, and it's just great. I really like it. It's got that, you know, we all think, when I think of like Britain at Christmas time, and it's mostly formed from movies that I see, I think of quaint little villages with stone buildings and the snow softly falling, but it's not freezing cold. And I know the reality is it's usually raining and freezing cold, but this paints that quaint little English, you know, cottage feel, and it's just a really nice heartwarming movie, and you get to see England and Los Angeles at the same time. Anyway, if you're looking for something new to sit down and cuddle up with, or even if you just want to look a chick flick that you can watch on a Sunday during the holidays, these 2 are great. So thought I would talk about those because they're my favorites, and I'm gonna watch them. So those are it. That's my monthly favorites. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.